Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's good for sensitive skin. Keep watching to the end of this video to find out what we've chosen as our favorite products for sensitive skin and why.
Hello again, I'm Amanda. This is
Jacqueline.
We are makeup artists, skin specialists, and I'm also a holistic nutritionist. And we are the Green Beauty Collective. Ooh, that was very nice.
That was very nice. We've been working on that. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to be notified when we release a new video every single Tuesday. And if you're wondering what's on our lips today, make sure to keep watching because we are going to talk about the colors that are on our lips. So natural skincare is really good for those with sensitive skin. However, some people with ultra sensitive skin can't necessarily handle fragrances or even essential oil blends that are in some natural skincare products. So we've compiled a list of some of our favorite skincare products for sensitive skin, for those who are sensitive either on their skin to those essential oils or just people who might get migraines or headaches from products that have essential oils or even fragrances in them.
From the smells.
From the smells,
yeah.
So I don't necessarily struggle with intensely sensitive skin. My skin is definitely sensitive, and I think most people have sensitive skin just in general.
On some level.
On some level, yeah. And I know that when I switched over to natural products, it was a lot easier on my skin. My body is very, very sensitive to any lotions or fragrances. But I have to say it's also sensitive to things like grass. And so this is why I mentioned switching over to natural isn't necessarily going to help your sensitive skin because you might be sensitive to something like a plant or a herb that is natural.
And for me, as a holistic nutritionist, I work with people who have inner sensitivities, and I know that that can come out on the skin too. So I've definitely had makeup clients come to me with skin sensitivities, and we've just had to, test out certain products and get them to smell them to make sure that it's going to be okay. But generally, I find synthetic fragrances are what set people off, but it's still always good to double check if you're quite sensitive.
So the first product we want to talk about is the product called the Putty, and this is from Graydon Skincare. This product is really good for those who have extremely sensitive skin, eczema, psoriasis, any type of skin condition that hurts the skin or is super dry.
A little inflamed.
A little
maybe.
inflamed, yeah. So this is a super therapeutic moisturizer. It is going to moisturize the skin but also heal the skin. It has carrot seed oil, tamanu oil, and burudi oil, so it's super, super rich. It does have a bit of a thicker texture, but those with these skin conditions are going to find that this moisturizer is very comforting and very healing for their skin. It's also good for sunburns, cuts, anything that needs a little bit of extra healing properties. This moisturizer is going to be very good, and it does have a little bit of a scent to it, but it is a very calming scent. It isn't really going to trigger many sensitivities, so this is a really good product for those with sensitive and skin conditions.
I have a feeling we're going to get this question when it comes to using oils, and when you're shopping at the drugstore or something, and the term non-comedogenic or hypoallergenic is not an actual regulated term. There's no governing body or standard to use these terms. So even though it says non-comedogenic on the package or hypoallergenic on the package, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to clog your pores or not going to cause a little bit of irritation. Unfortunately, you just have to try the product. So that's the best way to know to see if it's going to cause any issues for you. The second product we're going to talk about is the Graydon Sensitive Skin Stuff, and this moisturizer is an option for people who might have a little bit oilier skin. You want something just a little bit of a lighter texture for daily use. This has black currant seed oil, Canadian maple sap water, and also pomegranate oil, and they're high in antioxidants. The maple sap water actually helps to deliver nutrients to the skin, peptides, amino acids. It's a really cool ingredient. And it's something that you can use every day, as I mentioned. The pomegranate seed oil is a nice ingredient as well because it helps to balance the pH level of the skin and helps to make the skin feel smoother.
So the next product we're going to talk about again is from Graydon. They have quite the range for sensitive skin, and this product is the face foam. So this is a foaming face cleanser. It comes out in a pump that already foams up for you. So this is really nice because you can use it with your fingers and just give a really nice gentle wash to help remove your makeup or any dirt and grease on the skin. It has apple cider vinegar in it, which is a very gentle exfoliant. It also helps dry out overactive sebaceous glands, so it's really good for those who have very oily skin. It'll help balance out that oil production. The apple cider vinegar also helps balance out the skin's natural pH, and it's going to protect your skin from elements such as sun and pollutants in the environment.
The next ingredient in the Graydon face foam that's really lovely is a bamboo extract, and that is a nice ingredient because that contains silica, which helps the skin to absorb some essential minerals and is very soothing and anti-inflammatory to the skin. Another lovely ingredient in this Graydon face foam is willow bark, and willow bark is anti-inflammatory, and it's something that you can actually take as a supplement too, so it's quite calming to the skin and healing as well. So this Graydon face foam would be a really nice swap for a conventional face wash that might have salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide in it. This will be a much gentler exfoliant and anti-inflammatory face wash.
So our question this week is, what products have you tried yourself for sensitive skin and what has worked for you? And if you guys are wondering what lip colors we are wearing today, I think we're both wearing Elate.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have an Elate lip color. Would you go first?
I'm wearing Demure from Elate, and I've just put it on just kind of more of a wash of color rather than putting it on with the lip, just with the lipstick. So I just put a little bit on my finger and kind of rubbed it across.
Yeah, it's nice. I have Elate lipstick in Wild on.
Ooh.
And this, I love this color with a little bit of purple. It's good for people who have like olive-y skin tones, I would say. Yeah, it's fun for summer. Hope you like it.
So the next product we're going to talk about is a toner, and of course it's from Wild Hill because we love the Wild Hill toners. They are hydrosols, so they're super, super hydrating and nourishing for the skin. So the toner that we're talking about in particular is the Rose Geranium toner. So the rose geranium is an adaptogen, which means it helps us adapt to the stresses of our lives. So the scent is really nice if we're stressed out, if our skin is stressed out, and it also has a really nice healing quality for red or stressed skin. So this is going to be really gentle on your skin if you are struggling with red or irritated skin. It's going to be super calming and hydrating and nourishing, and it's going to help balance out the pH of your skin.
And balance your mood.
And balance your mood. Yeah. So keep it in your bag. I keep mine in the fridge sometimes if I want something really cooling. It's really nice on a hot day to give yourself a spritz.
Just a spritz, nothing else. The last product I'm going to mention is the Elate Mascara. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. It's a top one for our people.
One, yeah.
It's a lovely mascara that you can build very easily, and it has a nice kind of fat brush to add some extra volume as well. And this does have a little bit of a preservative because we need a preservative when it comes to mascaras. We need to keep the eye area safe and bacteria count low.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people who are switching over to natural products and those with sensitive eyes try and make their own mascara. And we will caution you, do not do this when you're using a product so close to your eyes, especially if you have sensitive skin. You could get mold growing inside of that mascara, and it could be very, very damaging. So just stick with a mascara that's really good for sensitive eyes that does have that protecting preservative in there.
I will add to all of the mascaras, especially the Elate, are great for people who wear contact lenses as well, because I get that question a lot too.
So if your skin is sensitive and you're looking for a little bit of information about maybe switching your skincare over or how to improve your skin, we've made a video called How to Achieve the Best Skin of Your Life Naturally, and we'll link it right here, and we'll also link it in the description bar below, and you can go ahead and watch that video.
All of the products we mentioned today are on our online shop, and if you would like to sign up for our newsletter, you'll get 10% off your first purchase.
So if you enjoyed this video, please let us know by liking it or leaving a comment if you have a question, if you want to know a little bit more about sensitive skin. And if you have a friend or family member who struggles with sensitive skin, make sure to send this video over to them, and be sure to check in next Tuesday when we release our next video.
See you next Tuesday.